first play of the drive. Read option left. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Pass the sticks, and he may get more.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Powers through the defender. Touchdown, Kentucky!
And this defense has to know when that guy goes in motion, man, he's a threat. I got to worry about the jet sweep. They don't set the edge. He gets on the perimeter. How about the DBs, man? Get off a block. These receivers are blocking you up. You got to make a play. He takes it all the way to the house for a huge play for this offense.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. With the catch, it's Bauer. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. On his feet at the 40. Oh, he's got some space. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Great job by the running back there with the vision and patience. He sees the hole, puts his foot in the ground. He's able to get north up the field with a great burst and get the first down.
And the Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He'll run it again. Plows through the defense. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Kentucky right back to the line. From the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Smart. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Trying to punch it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. 3rd and goal where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense is real. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. Runs through a tackle. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Try to move the chains with read option left. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
Man, interesting play call.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. It's smart. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake. He lets one fly deep. He's got it on the left. Off and running. Inside the... And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Dances away to buy time. Got room at the 35. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
He's going to run it. Gets away. Just keeps moving. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Hand off from the shotgun. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The play action fake. Skips away from pressure. Fires to the big fella. They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. He'll keep it himself. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And some room to work. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off play action on 1st down. Fires it down the seam. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Looking to buy time. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Pitts. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work in the final period of this one. He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there. Smashes him with the stiff arm. They get him down to this offensive setup. First and goal from the 9. Kentucky going quickly. Quarterback on the keeper. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. Second and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been letting
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. A designed run for the quarterback. There he goes. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. They're down to the 25 on first and 10. Calls his own number. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Quarterback adapting. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. These guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough. And you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
How about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Running a read option to the left. At the 35, he's loose. Racing down the left side. Running inside the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it.
When you have number 1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Give to the running back. Crosses to 40. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Kentucky right back to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
The offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Back to the ground with the running back. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Wants to throw on 3rd. Caught in the backfield. It's Irvin. Breaks into... Got enough space. Touchdown, Wildcats. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Irvin. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Washington. Oh, what a cut! They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Sends it back in motion. The give out of the gun. Turning it on. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Unloads it left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll keep it himself. Look out, he's got room. Got the first down. Looking for more. He goes out of bounds, and he is really close to the goal line there, knocking on the door.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping.
Touchdown, Kentucky. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box, the play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Kentucky going quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Grab behind the line. It's Irvin. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. Gets rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Bauer. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quickly to the tight end. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. It's first down from the 37-yard line. To the air on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Throws to the tight end. The quick out. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Now the play fake. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! Quick strike through the air for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man, and it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just...
He's got it at the 25. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the route is on.
Man, quarterbacks have to do a great job in the pocket, letting routes develop, taking their time. He does, throws the ball down the field, receiver catches it, and then does the rest, takes it in to the end zone for 6.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. He'll do it himself. On the move at the 30. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Off play action. Quarterback extends the play. He's going to take off. Still on his feet at the 45. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet.
A big key for this offense coming into this game was getting this quarterback going, running the football. And with that last scramble, he's now over 100 yards rushing in this game, and he is not done yet.
It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. First and 10 from the 24. Got it in the middle. It's smart. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Kentucky will come to the line with a first and goal. Let's go. Quarterback on the keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Irvin. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. They'll run play action. Extending the play. He'll get rid of it. At the 20, he's got space. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was
Running the read option left to start the drive. Makes one man miss. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. Good pickup on that one. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Kentucky right back to the line.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Oh, he's got some. Continues to fight for yards. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11 on 11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a 1st down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion.
Give him 6. Touchdown, Kentucky. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's smart.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Time to take a shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down. And he slides in safely. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking for his man in the middle. Makes the grab on the right. Touchdown, Kentucky! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Picks up the 1st down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. No huddle here for the offense.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Kentucky going quickly. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another 1st down, and he has just been running wild on this defense.
You honestly can't really do it better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit. They get some pressure, but this guy's just too good. He just instinctively knows when he needs to scramble and get out of dodge. And at that point, he's making good decisions.
There he goes. Rams him with the stiff arm. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
Well, you wonder how this guy is so dynamic. It's because of his speed. You simply can't coach that. You saw it on that last carry.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scramble.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll take the deep shot. Got it inside the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that 1st half momentum rolling. Fires left. And that one's incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quick step and go. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble. Has another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Well, that one goes incomplete, and certainly the quarterback can help his receiver out a little bit by trying to slow him down or make a more accurate throw, but that didn't have a shot at staying in bounds.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Finding an escape route. Smacks it with the stiff arm. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. Unloads it downfield. Touchdown, Kentucky. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, you want to make big plays in the passing game, and to do that, you've got to be able to read the defense, see what they're doing to make sure you don't put the ball in harm's way. You can see he drops back, got really good comfort level with what he's seeing. He knows he's going to fit that.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll do it himself. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. The 40. The 30. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Kentucky!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Lets it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all of the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. Nope.
Tight end trying to get in. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. The play action fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are open.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the marker. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a man miss. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Irvin. Finds a crease at the 20. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. To the ground with the back. Sweet cut there.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
Kentucky right back to the line. Try to barge their way in. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to barge in. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Well, with a huge lead, interesting.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play get decided, just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. They'll run the read option to the left to start the drive. Got enough for the first. Speeding down the left side. Past the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wildcats.
The dream start for this offense. You get the ball at 25, and you go 75 yards, play one. Everybody excited, everybody confident, everybody jacked up. That's the way you start.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Irvin. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Kentucky going quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Catch in the middle, it's Washington. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man, it's Washington. Breaks into the... Look at that toughness, just running through everybody.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. On this first and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. Motion from the back. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Man, I like the response by this defense. They've given up some yards, gotten all the way down here near the goal line, but 2 straight plays, 2 straight incompletions.
Back's going for the goal line. He gets it in. Touchdown, Wildcats. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They're dealing with a second and long. Pocket breaking down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hilton. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. And when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Going for the big play. He's got it at the 30. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
But you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. Pressure coming. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll toss it. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Unleashes one. He's got an open man. There he goes. He's at the touchdown Wildcats. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. Once he got some room, it was over. C-A-T-S, Cats, 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 as Kentucky builds this lead.
It feels like it's been a fast break on the basketball court here for a while now. Kentucky showing the speed all over the field, pulling away.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. He'll do it himself. Breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. That incompletion brings up 3rd down for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Running into the open space. Got the 1st down. Open field on the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Kentucky.
This option makes you play responsibility football, and they don't do it. How about the receiver as the pitch man? QB, he doesn't even need him. He takes care of business, makes the defense wrong.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Makes a man miss. He stopped at the 48 and pick up a 10 on the play.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big 1st down and keeps the clock moving.
The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll pull it down. Quarterback's got the 1st. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback keeps it. Hard running there. And he's going to be stopped for a loss.
And let this be a good lesson to all young running backs out there. You just have to know when the play is over. This isn't high school football anymore. You're not going to be able to make every single guy miss, spin out of every tackle, reverse the field, and go score a touchdown. That doesn't happen at this level. Just get what you can get down, and play the next play.
He'll pull it on the read. Made a defender miss. He is not going to get there. Stopped short. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the 1st. Spins away from one. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Kentucky right back to the line. He'll do it himself. Open space at the 25. There he goes. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Kentucky had the horses today, and they ran well down the backstretch and made it all the way to the wire to outlast Louisville and take home the Governor's Cup. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of